We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Make this carnival a special one at Spice Isle Jewelry. Get up to 40% off our collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and Spiceland Mall Grand Dance and see our fine selection of traditional West Indian bangles, necklaces, earrings, rings and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with friendly, helpful and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or someone special with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Serving you since 1986. Call us on telephone number 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up your phone.
Yeah boy, Nawasa say they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based.
Web-based?
Yes, you access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch. Look, I have it on my phone. Right? And you can access it or add it to any device, your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how are doing that and I can't find it?
Okay, watch. All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Hey, just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right? You can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
Right, so you click on those 3 dots, right? Or your web browser setting and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy.
Well, thank you. Now I could help Auntie June because she was having the same problem too.
The Nawasa app, versatile, fast-paced and always up to date because it's web-based. So Auntie June won't always have to install update. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Well, that's a good thing.
mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Alrighty, we'd like to officially say welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. This is it. This is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Folks, I mean, we're getting closer to Carnival, so we're going to talk about Carnival. We're going to talk about what happened on the weekend. Quite a lot to talk about, yeah? In such a little time, I wonder, boy, oh boy, oh boy. So to all the visitors who are here with us in Grenada, those of you who are Grenadians, those of you who are not Grenadians, we are still happy to have you here. We're happy to know that you're here to enjoy our the festivity or Carnival. So, yeah, boy, thing nice. Thing go nice again, eh? Right, so let's talk about a few things in terms of what you're going to be hearing about tonight, all right? New board of directors for Grenlick. We talked to all about that business just now. There's been a close call for a shopkeeper, boy, in Jeune Anglais. We're going to talk about that. Nawasa service interruption in some areas. We're going to talk about that as well. Some Grenadians, now they are saying that they are stranded in Barbados. And we're going to explain, in fact, we're going to hear from them in a moment. And Anderson, Peters, Kirani James, Lindon Victor. I mean, they made us proud. And so we have to recognize them as well. All right, so we have a lot of things to talk about. Even the Monkeypox by the World Health Organization declared the highest alert over the Monkeypox outbreak. We're going to talk about that. All right, and more when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada. We've also got on board with us tonight the folks at the superb distributors. So we want to say hello and thank you as well. Folks, we're taking a break, and when we come back, it will be real new. I think it's about 60 seconds or something. Break. And when we come back, it's real news in all the Lily Lolo. So hold on.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
I want to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
All right. So we want to say hello and welcome to all the folks who are currently tuned in on the business. All right, yes, welcome to the business. Now, first thing that we're going to tell you about by the whole Regatta thing, boy. Yeah, man. You know, there's the opening and stuff like that, and it was a nice little session. I saw the little pictures and little video clips and things. And giving the fullest support to the festival celebration on the island of Carriacou and Petite Martinique was the pledge given by the Minister of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Honorable Tevin Andrews. He's the Minister right in. Minister Andrews was speaking at the official opening ceremony of the 2022 Carriacou Regatta Festival. Now, the government of Grenada has been a major stakeholder, and they continue to do so.
All right. Now this year, it's providing support to the tune of $150,000. Now, Minister Andrews said that there will be no political interference in the planning and execution of the festival, and added that government will continue to provide the necessary support and advice to ensure the events are successful. Now, the Regatta Festival, which will be held from July 29th to August 1st, is being organized by a team of volunteers headed by Lindy Hazel. Hazel, in delivering brief remarks at the opening ceremony, called for the involvement and financial support of the corporate sector, saying this will add to ensure it is properly executed. Now, the regatta, which is in its 57th year, that's right, 57th year, is being held under the theme, keeping the culture alive while adjusting to the new normal. All right, so that's the business day. They had like a session and things like that. So we're looking pretty. Right, the next thing that we have to tell you about, but there are going to be some interruptions for you, and Nawasa wants you to know about it. All right, the following communities, you need to know that for Thursday, July 28th, 2022, between the hours of 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. All right, you have an interruption. All right, now consumers, you are therefore encouraged to collect and store water in clean covered containers prior to the interruption in your supply. And we're talking about Moline and surrounding communities. All right, so they're saying that this interruption is going to be for Thursday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You will not have a supply. And also, we have a notice for Dabo and surrounding communities. All right. Your water will be interrupted on, well, today to tomorrow, Tuesday the 26th. Okay, now please be guided accordingly. So that was from 4 o'clock today, and then it's going to go until 10 p.m. Tomorrow. And they say they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences likely to be caused. So on the weekend, boy, you had a real thing happening, real thing. We had the Power Soca, the preliminary, the semi-final. We had the Groovy happening just before that. Then we had the Calypso. And we've got some results for you, for those of you who have not seen that yet. I mean, I don't know if it makes sense putting it on the screen because it's really small, but I can share that with you, all right? So, yeah, let me not put that on the screen because, okay, hold on the pad now. We're coming to you just now. Take your time with me, dog. So let's take a look first of the Junior Calypso. Yes, you would want to know that we're still having the Junior Calypso Monarch and the finalists for that competition. Shamar Maras, all right, and then there's Jaden Andrews, Lily Fletcher, Kazim Span, Shade Sylvan, Shanae Sylvan, and also we have Timothy Niles and Kadim Bowen. All right, so these are your 8 finalists for the Junior Calypso Monarch. I remember in my days how much we had, about 14 or 15, you know, so we still have to boost the Junior Calypso Monarch a little bit more. All right, then we're heading over to the Senior Calypso, well, the Melody Papeted SMC Calypso Monarch, and the finalists are Papa Jerry, Rootsman Kelly, Cox, Royalty, Randy Isaac, Scholar, then there's Stunner, and Big J, Baraka, and Superstar. Okay, these are your finalists for that competition. We're talking about the Calypso, and that's going to be happening on the Thursday, Carnival Thursday. All right, the Queen Show will be happening on the Wednesday. Please be guided accordingly. Now for the Soca, we have as finalists Terra the Governor, and also we have Jab King, Little Jello, Pinky Fabulous, Leadneck, Mellow, Stunner, Super Flying Flint, Looney Sparkle Electrify, Mr. Wacky, and Hits. These are your finalists. So these are who you will be seeing in the Soca Monarch. Soca Monarch. So we told you about the groovy the other day. So, yep, that's how we're looking. All right. And so what else do we have to tell you? There were other activities that happened over the weekend. For example, there was the event in St. Mark. We talked about the traditional mass aspect of things. You know, there were a lot of bands and stuff like that. We streamed it on our page. So for those of you who missed it, you could check it out. It was a really, really, really good experience enjoying, you know, Spice Mass and the traditional aspect of it. Now we are moving on. The World Championship boy, Grenada excelled once more. We talked about Anderson Peters. You understand? Anderson Peters made us proud again. Back to back. Gold. We on top of the business. You understand? Grenada, listen, we have a real talent boy. Huh? Imagine we going away with the men's javelin championship. We win that. Best throw, 90.54 meters. You understand? Back-to-back championship for Anderson. Well, telling me, boy, respect the nutmeg, boy. Or giving people some clap on the program, boy. You understand? Or they will pretty. And he wasn't the only one. Kirani again mash up the place. We come on with silver. Look at the kind of times Kirani running. Eh? Kirani not 21 anymore. Look at the kind of times Kirani running. So we come on with silver. 44.48. Alright? And when the man finished the smile, he was contented, he was proud to do his business. We are happy for him. Kirani, thank you. Thank you, brother. You understand? Thank you for giving us something to look forward to. You understand? And something to cheer on for and about. Lindon Victor again. I tell you people, them really make us pride. Finished 5th overall in the men's decathlon. World Championships again. A season best score of 8,474 points. What are you telling me, boy? And the points was close to. Look at it again. We're going on with the thing. You understand? So big up to all of them. Big up to all of them. We are moving on. How are we looking for time? There are a couple incidents and accidents. Vehicle going on in river, vehicle going on in drain, vehicle going over ditch, vehicle burning. All kind of thing happen on the weekend. People almost bouncing people near. Watch, I see thing the other night going up to Soka Mona semis there. How can I drive in and wandering all you for real, boy? You understand? All kind of mad driving people, all kind of crazy people, crazy driving on the road. All you careful here, people. Look out for those who looking out for all you. This time around, I don't know what going on in the place, but people driving like if they never drive before. You know, they coming out like the first time they're on the road. So it's mash up place, mashing up, you know. Anyway, miss me, you know. One among the plot. Anyway, let it that talk. Oh, yeah. So, we have a Grenadian and some other Grenadians as well who say that they are stranded in Barbados. Since morning, I got a long email from here to Carriacou outlining the experience. You understand? With the airline. And how, I mean, it's just a crazy experience if you ask me. So, we have Wayne, who he wants to tell his story about what they've been experiencing over the past few days. And all they want to do is come home, and they want the airline to honor its commitment to them. This is his story as he tells it.
Hey Mikey, hope all is well. So the situation as it stands, as I was saying to you earlier, we left Toronto. Well, we were waiting at Toronto first of all on the 23rd, and the flight was delayed. When we went to the desk, we asked what the delay was all about. They said it was technical difficulties on multiple occasions. We let them know that a few of us are going to be connecting to flights to St. Vincent and to Grenada. and they said we'll have to sort that out when we get to Barbados. So we said okay. The flight left over 4 hours late. Then when we got to Barbados, we ready to disembark, we got a message from ground staff, I believe, or from Air Canada, saying that the flight is on the tarmac waiting for us, so if we can disembark before all the other passengers. So we did. That was literally no more than 10 minutes to disembark the plane. When we got onto the tarmac, there was no plane on the tarmac, and we got there, and as I said, there was no plane on the tarmac, and we were told there was. And so basically we were lied to. No planes entered while we were there, and no planes left while we were there. So basically the plane had already left when we got there. So then they ushered us into immigration and then into the baggage hall. We were in the baggage hall. We had to collect our baggage because most of our luggage was tagged right through to Grenada, but obviously because the flight was gone, we had to take our luggage. After taking the luggage, we had to sit in the arrival hall for over an hour, probably an hour and a half, waiting for a representative from Air Canada to come and speak to us, or a representative from Caribbean Airlines. None of those happened. We did speak to some ground staff who told us to hold on. Hopefully somebody will come. Somebody did come about an hour and a half later. They spoke to us, telling us there was nothing much they could do except put us up in a hotel, which is standard procedure. And there's nothing more they can do at this point, but they will see what they can do to help. So we did that. They organized transport for us and said that we had to go to a hotel. So we did that. We went in the transport. A lot of other issues happened at the airport between that time, but I won't go into all of that. We went to the hotel, booked in, and we didn't hear from anyone after that. We had to keep calling. And then when we did get to someone, it's like Barbados Air Canada staff washed their hands of us, because all they keep doing is referring us to the customer service number in Canada. That was done on then. That was even done today, because I did speak to someone, a local person, local staff, and she was more helpful, but she made us know that there's nothing much they can do financially for us. Also, new development, we took it upon ourselves, and also with the help of a generous person at SVG Air. His name is Captain Craig, and I want to big up Captain Craig and thank you so much for all your help. He organized a charter flight for us. So we have to pay out of our own pockets, end up paying close to $800 to come to Grenada, to come home. And some of the St. Vincent contingent got a charter today, and they are gone. Some people got to go back to Toronto, which Air Canada emailed out to everyone and said that they have to go back to Canada, back to Toronto, because there's nothing else they can do. So we've taken it upon ourselves with the generous help of Mr. Captain Craig, and he's organized a flight for us. So we're hopefully going to be flying out of Barbados tomorrow at 1 p.m. to come to Grenada, to come home. Thank God for that. I wasn't going back to Toronto myself, and a lot of other people were taking the same stand, but Air Canada have not helped us one iota. Nothing. They haven't done anything. Obviously, I don't know about the rest, but I'm sure they will be going for compensation just like myself. I won't be using Air Canada again. The government seems to, I don't know if that's one of the couriers that the government is using, obviously, and letting them come into the country, and they're treating their people like this. This is not right. We shouldn't have to pay out of pocket right now, because our tickets were already paid for and our journeys were already planned. People are missing events. People are missing their families who are waiting on them. People are crying. You know, it's just not a great situation. All right, things are a bit more calmer now that we've got the organized the charter flight. But yeah, it was not a good situation, and it was hard to listen to people's stories and see people crying and stuff. Hopefully this will be resolved tomorrow, but it's not anything to do with Air Canada. They have not helped us one iota.
All right, and this is Wayne Wright, who has explained his situation to us. We've got tons of clips from other passengers who shared a similar sentiment and explained that really this was really a crazy experience for them. We have this woman who, you know, when she explained, you just listen to the passion and how this has really affected them.
This is Hazel Brown, my husband Frederick Brown, and my daughter Tanisha Brown. We're supposed to be going for book a flight from Canada to Barbados to Grenada. The flight left about almost 1 o'clock, so we was delayed. Reached to Barbados knowing that the plane was already left. Air Canada tell us the flight was grounded waiting for us. We end up putting us up in a hotel with no information, no detail. And some people finding out, getting emails, some of us didn't get any email saying that we have to be returning back to Canada today, which I have a wedding planned for. Without no, and then we have to find a way now to try to get something to go back to Grenada. And this is so unfair to us, because they had no give us no warning, not proper information to get back to get to Grenada. And all you need to help us out. We are stranded here. We need help. Help, help, help. Thank you.
Oof. You know, and so that's the situation that they have explained to us. But like he says, that there's a new development that they're going to be getting help from that SVG Air. Let's hope that that goes through. We're going to follow up with the folks who are there a little bit later on. You know what it's like? You know what it's like to be in a... listen, for those of you who travel, listen to their story. And we just think we have it hard when we take our 4-hour flight, 5-hour, 6-hour, and we're on the tarmac, we're ready to disembark the aircraft because we're here in Grenada, and we are so antsy about it. We are so fidgety about it. We just want to get out of the plane and get home, and the plane is already landed in Grenada. And you know how you feel when somebody just giving you the slow walk, getting out of the air, and started giving you the slow motion, and you're there like you could just push them down, right? What you hear? Imagine what these people are going through trying to get here. You understand? That different. That real different. You understand? I don't know if you're going to hear from Air Canada about the business. But oh gosh. I mean, we have, like I said, we have quite a bit of testimonials from some of the passengers, but in the interest of time, we will not be able to go through all of that. All right, we will not be able to go through all of that, but again, we're going to see if we can keep following that particular development and see what goes on there. Hopefully, they'll be able to return to come to Grenada as intended tomorrow, God's willing. Earlier, the next thing we have to tell Earlier, boy, there seems to be a new board of directors of the Grenada Electricity Services Limited, Grenleg. You understand? That's according to information that came to our news desk, that the cabinet has approved from a meeting that happened earlier this month, approved the appointment of the following persons to the board of directors for the Grenada Electricity Services Limited, Grenleg, for the period of 3 years. And that takes effect July 18, so that happened already. Mr. Benedict Brathwaite, who's the chairman, Mr. Rodney George, director, and then we have Mr. Hugh Thomas, also director, Mr. James Pitt, Mr. Lazarus Antwine, Miss Andrea St. Bernard, and Mr. and Miss Dorset Cornwell. Is that a Miss or Mr.? Anyway, and then there is Miss Winifred Duncan Phillip and Miss Linda George Francis. All right, so these are your directors for the new board at Grenleg. All right, we're moving on. Right now, Grenleg name ringing like bells. We're moving on. What's the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy? Let me see what we have here in the script. Yeah, it was a close call, for a shopkeeper. We were telling you about that on our last program. Andre Bain last week says, boy, John says he's a resident of Jean Anglais. Hey, French, Jean Anglais. Says he by the place, you know, they by the place something, go in he has a shop. So he go and get like a vibes in the shop, you know, because he cooking like a food for the children and thing. And he hear like a song. And boy oh boy, the rest is history. He tells his story.
There is a construction company doing some excavating at the top that's behind my shop. And about a week ago, a stone came down and hit my daughter's house, but it was relatively a small stone. And we told them about it. They said they wasn't aware that it have any houses down here, which was strange. So, well, getting back to this present situation now, I was inside preparing some lunch for my kids. And, you know, I'm getting ready now to add my little stuff to the pot, so I was going in the shop now to get a Maggi soup. But when I exited the house to enter the shop now, I heard like a chopping noise coming down through the bush. So I turn and I go back inside the house, and then I heard a loud explosion. When I came outside, the entire shop was decimated. You know, all the goods inside it take the impact, everything destroyed.
And he's saying that he was speaking to the construction company, and the conversation was cordial, but he still needs to go ahead and do his assessments and assess the damages, and of course in his effort to be compensated.
Well, the owner of the construction company came, they talked to me pretty nice. They said that they're gonna get in touch with me this afternoon, very early in the morning, to get things in place. They said they was going to have a meeting. Presently, I would just like to get everything sorted out, back up and running as soon as possible. You know, they have to come and remove the stone. Presently, the stone is inside the shop still. You know, and so far they haven't shown me a bad face or anything, so I'm willing to work with them. Right now I'm making an assessment of everything to bring to the police, because I spoke to the police and they told me they told me it's a civil matter. So I'm doing an assessment right now to go down and make a report. Presently, the goods is very difficult to assess right now, but the repairs on the building there right now, you're looking at a little over $5,000. That's just in material, not labor.
All right, thank you, sir, and we wish you all the best with that. Thank God that no one was hurt in that whole business. Audio, we are moving on. Audio, I went to the general hospital today, boy, down, you know, for outpatient. In the outpatient clinic, we went down to the pediatric ward where they were doing some echogram. They had to perform a nice little echogram for me. My little boy, just to make sure everything is okay, heart-wise and stuff like that. Boy, the staff was so accommodating. It was, that's the thing, eh? It's just based on which ward you're on. Based on which ward you're on, based on which doctors you meet. I tell you, sometimes it's like night and day. The difference in the treatment and the experience, and it's just night and day. Listen, the people were warm, accommodating, friendly, explanatorious, if there is such a word, that they explain every single thing that they happen to. The lady at one point in time, even while they're doing the test, the doctor write on a piece of paper, thing that look like mathematics, and trying and explaining everything so that we could follow while they were performing the procedure. And I'm like, Jesus, where am I? You understand? Where am I? Listen, the people were so thorough, so accommodating, so nice. And then 10 footsteps away, when you go on to deal with another, I said, it's mass! But how? How? You understand? Up to now, I ain't tell all the mystery yet because I'm still... It's just like, it is so unfair. It is so unfair to those who do it right. You understand? To be washed in the same water as those who mess up so badly. And I say that, listen, based on the experience that we had recently, I have to tell for just so that there has to be some sort of revamp and some. But I'm so hesitant to tell the story again because you know what? Those who do their work so well, they get tainted in the whole business. Where does that leave me? And I guess that happens to so many other people as well. That you want to tell the story of the disgust in your experience at the general hospital, but before you do that, you have to remember those who did it and did it well. Where does that leave you? Where does that leave you? Because I say, for the experience, for what I experienced, how it is I don't hear about those things out there? I don't. You understand? I don't. So could it be that this is why? You understand? You have 10 excellent nurses and doctors on the left and 10 horrible nurses and doctors on the right. Equal in numbers. Totally opposite. What do you do? Call them by name. Sometimes you don't know everybody's name. And even if you call name, people don't know who these people are anyway. Not everyone will. So what do you do? What do you do? You understand? No boy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Every time I think about expatiating and vomiting my experience, I think about those, you understand, who do it well. We wasn't expecting to deliver on the day that we did, because that wasn't the date. So it took us by surprise, kinda. Went to the hospital. The first thing that you heard, I was like, what? What? The first interaction was horrible. For the first minute, first 60 seconds, it was horrible. And then you're put in a room, and then the next person who you speak to is like an angel from heaven. Like, whoa, whoa, what's happening here? You understand? So in one place he was horrible, and then this lady who comes to do the delivery, she comes and bouncing, you know. I'm like, okay, you know, very, very free-spirited, upbeat, good energy, and like, okay, she seemed like she, you know, she's waiting for this. And I started to say, okay, we delivering this baby in an hour and a half. Let's go. I'm like, okay, you understand? That's the kind of attitude you want around you when you're going to deliver a baby. You know what I mean? And she starts to do her thing, and she talking, and she say, and Daddy, you're helping me today. It's 2 of us are doing that. That's we project. I'm like, okay, let's do this. You know what I mean? Listen, it was probably one of the best interactions I had with another human being. You understand? She was perfect. I can't tell. Alright? Okay, I'm giving the instructions to call her name. I think her name is Lalit. Is it Lalit Lyons? Okay, Lalit Lyons. Okay, I could call her name. I get in shock. I get a thing on my window saying Lalit Lyons guy. Yeah? You understand? This woman was like, and we are sitting down there, she say, hey, I'm just about the end of my shift, you know, so we doing this. We're doing this. I ain't going home without doing this. And she said, I just gonna make me like a ramen. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make me like a ramen, but we're doing this. Hey, Daddy, we're doing this. I say, what am I? You understand? You act like if we're friends. I don't know the woman from Adams. If you have to deliver a baby, gonna ask for Miss Lyons, Miss Lalit. You understand? Appear! If you could. You understand? Because this is our second delivery. Delivery lasted 5 minutes. 5 minutes. She said, listen, we're going with purpose. You understand? We ain't gonna make no set of bars. Alright? When we do this, we do this. These are the steps. And so, we're going in. You understand? And listen, true to form. Everything she said, how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, why it's gonna happen, happened perfectly. You understand? I'm telling all of that. You understand? Not to mention, hold on, I don't talk to all of you about that yet. Wifey was COVID-19 positive, and she had to be made aware of that. You know, she say, okay, you know, she put on she thing, you know, she put on she thing. I'm saying, you're not scared that you're gonna contract the COVID, you know, so. She said, this is her job, you know, and she's putting on her gears and let's do this. She wasn't scornful. She was responsible. You understand? And these are things you have to hear. I don't want to bash nobody for no. She was perfect. You understand? I tell you, if you see the woman that bunks in the thing there. You understand? I mean, you understand? Let's do this. Yeah, telling all you. So then she did her job to a T. Perfect. So you feel you're in safe hands. You understand? Yeah, safe hands. Okay, good, let's get back to you. You're in safe hands, right? So she do her job. You understand? With distinction. And then, all hell break loose after that. All hell break loose, kinda. Then you meet another team who is not as diligent, who is not as thorough, who is not as caring and concerned. And like, okay, where am I? That don't seem right. Listen, not to mention, when I say her name, so anyway me face show up, yeah, I thought people gonna be on their best behavior. Where? That don't matter to some people. If being horrible is what they do best. You understand? If being horrible is what they do best, trust me, it don't matter who you be. You understand? I come out from a place where I lead a life. You understand? Everything comfortable in the house. You understand? And I subject myself to them people. And let me tell you that. Huh? You understand? There were some people, some of the doctors and some of the... Anyway, I didn't know what to say, man. Because again, on the left is the best treatment you would ever get. And on the right is the worst thing. You understand? So, I don't know what to say. I don't talk. I don't talking. I ain't talking again. I don't talk. You understand? Just go and ask for Miss Lalit. Just ask for North Lalit. You understand? When you go down back. I don't know about the others. You understand? And that's the thing. So how do I tell my story without causing undue tension to those who doesn't deserve it, without causing, undue skepticism to those who do not deserve it. So it's hard. It's hard because there might be those others who do delivery who are as good as she is. Because my only delivery story is with her. So all the other experiences I had was from different areas. So maybe all the delivery staff are perfect. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. You understand? I could tell her about Lalit. You understand? Lalit could close. She iron open she own delivery clinic and listen. She have a line long from here to Carriacou. Lalit's delivery was 5 minutes. You understand? 5 minutes. From the time you're fully dilated to the time you hear where? 5 minutes. I don't see a tear drop in Wiener's eye. You understand? A little pain, but not a tear drop. Now let's say, let me do that now. Time for us, Daddy, let me go. You understand? And we walk in. And we leave it alone. Lots of wonderful nurses. And listen, don't underestimate the knowledge of some of the nurses. Yo! They bright like bulb. You understand? In some cases, you understand? In some cases, they're nurses. But again, really that talk. So why we telling her we talk about monkeypox already? let's talk about monkeypox. All distracting me, man. Oh God. So anyway, I wish I could work with the hospital, or get some volunteers to really work with the hospital and, just basic, little things, putting yourself in the position, empathy now, of a parents, first-time parents or parents in general, people who come to deliver, people who are, understanding that they are most vulnerable. And their care is important as well. The parents' care, their mental state, is important just as much as physical things. Yeah, and it's holistic. Yeah, so it's not just about sticking a needle or putting a plaster, but also ensuring that you do not interfere with, their psyche in the process of them being in your care. Yeah, because sometimes, listen, this is more important. This, what you think and how you perceive it, sometimes could be more critical than the wound. You understand? Or than whatever you think might be going on with someone's body. I don't want to tell you that. You understand? So, the monkeypox outbreak, we're moving. Again, thing on my program. Let me see again a text on the program. They say, Mikey, okay, let me see what they, before we go to the monkeypox, we just got, all the ping. This is the recent COVID-19 update. We now have 19 new cases of COVID-19 with 3 persons hospitalized. There were a total of 153 tests that were conducted. So that takes our test positivity to 12.4%. There were 7 recoveries. Our active cases are, we under 100 no papa. Grenada's active COVID-19 cases is now stands at 95. Brilliant. 95. Pretty. You understand? So, we pretty. So let's go back to the thing on your screen. The monkeypox outbreak has been declared a global health emergency by the World Health Organization. The classification is the highest alert that the World Health Organization can issue, and it follows a worldwide upsurge in cases. Now, it came at the end of the second meeting of the World Health Organization's Emergency Committee on the virus. More than, 16,000. You hear me? More than 16,000 cases have now been reported from 75 countries, said the World Health Organization's director, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus. There have been 5 deaths so far as a result of the outbreak, he added. All right? But monkeypox, Jed, and if you see how you look, you all saw that portrayal from the old masters. This man in his outfit, first kick up. We have one hell of a sense of humor, if you know what I mean. It was a nice costume, if you ask me, by the way. And that's why I'm looking forward to Juve so much, to see those old mask portrayals. Whoa, Shirin, why are you not doing your work? You allow me to go so far. Look at we're running out of time, Shirin. Folks, we are running out of time, so I have to stop the babbling right now. Take a quick break, and when I come back, we have to do the national report on the weather. And I still see that there are some of you who have not yet shared the program. Now, again, it's critical for you to share the program, because when you share the program, that's how other people gets to know that we are live. So please go ahead and share the business. Share. We're taking that break and come back soon. Your civic duty is to share.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and billing expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PTINR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Make this carnival a special one at Spice Isle Jewelry. Get up to 40% off our collection of silver and gold jewelry with purchases above $115. Visit our 2 locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and Spiceland Mall, Grand Dance, and see our fine selection of traditional West Indian bangles, necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Step into Spice Isle Jewelry and shop in air-conditioned comfort with friendly, helpful, and courteous staff. We also pay the most for scrap gold. Our repair service is second to none. Treat yourself or someone special with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry, serving you since 1986. Call us on telephone number 440-3155 or 440-6648. Sale ends August 31st. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
Spice Mass is back! And Grenada Distillers Limited wants you to win big with its bottleneck promotion. With every purchase of pure white or special dark, you are automatically entered for a chance to win. Win tickets to Soca Mona. Win free costumes. Win bottles of Clack Scott Rum. Grenada's #1. Win cold hard cash and more. Simply write your name, address, and contact details at the back of this bottleneck and insert in the boxes at participating outlets and the Clack Scott sales van. Win big for Spice Mass with Clack Scott, Grenada's #1 rum.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
CMO says no need for panic and assures that Grenada will monitor monkeypox cases in neighboring countries. Details to this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Monday, July 25th, 2022, I am Sherry and Noel. With monkeypox now declared a public health emergency of international concern, Grenada's Ministry of Health and Wellness says it will monitor cases in other Caribbean islands, especially now that we are in the Carnival season. The virus, which has an incubation period of 5 to 21 days, presents similar symptoms to those of other viruses, which includes swollen lymph nodes and a rash similar to that of chickenpox. Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles says there is no need for alarm at this time. He was the guest speaker on the Ministry of Health's program, The Next Chapter, with host Kevin Frederick.
There is no need to be alarmed. All right, there's no need to be alarmed. From the Ministry of Health's perspective, we have started public sensitization, all right, so that persons are aware of this disease, how it is spread, and what you can do to protect yourself. But we are also preparing our systems, all right? So we have made preparations for testing to be done here because, just a few weeks ago, maybe very, very, very few countries in the world could detect monkeypox. All right. Now we are rapidly getting our systems together. All right. We have procured the reagents. The training of our lab personnel has already taken place, and they've already started running the initial controls on the machine because you use PCR to detect monkeypox. Right.
Dr. Charles says the preventative measures that were relevant to the prevention of COVID-19 applies to the monkeypox disease. The virus is transmitted through close physical contact.
The first thing that we want persons to do is to make an own self-assessment. What will I do to protect myself? That's the first thing.
So from a risk standpoint, it's like doing a self-analysis. You are assessing your risk.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. All right. Secondly, we want these individuals to follow. You see the same protocols that we were mentioning.
Yeah.
We want these individuals to as best as possible, follow these recommendations that we are given to protect yourself from getting infected. All right, and that is avoid all unnecessary close contact.
Yes.
All right, that is wear a mask when you're in a big crowd and everybody jumping and shouting. All right, or wear a mask when you are in the presence of persons that are not from your household. All right, sanitize, very important. Wash and sanitize your hands often.
That's critically important.
That is critically important. All right, wash and sanitize often. Distance, maintain distance, especially persons have lesions.
Yeah.
Currently, there are no confirmed cases of monkeypox on the island. Law enforcement officers are continuing to search for ways to further build their capacity to identify financial crimes. Members of the Royal Grenada Police Force, the Financial Intelligence Unit, Customs and Excise Department, Coast Guard, Drug Squad, Inland Revenue Department, and Criminal Investigation Department met at the Koyaba Beach Resort to discuss asset recovery and case identification. Facilitator of the one-day workshop, Jake Collins, is the program officer for Grenada and the Eastern Caribbean at the Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs. He said case identification is the backbone of asset recovery.
We know that asset recovery is only effective if cases are properly identified. And that is the purpose of this workshop, to help build the existing capacity of law enforcement to identify financial crime cases and refer them to the ARD and Financial Intelligence Unit for further investigation. The United States encourages Grenada to deepen its interagency cooperation in the identification, investigation, and ultimate persecution of financial and transnational organized crime.
Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin said that over the years, positive strides have been made, but more can be, with all hands on deck with collective strategies.
I am convinced that our potential and successes in pursuing civil asset recovery can be quadrupled by harnessing the power of the state investigative mechanism. Here I speak specifically to stronger collaboration between Inland Revenue, Customs, FIU, and the RGPF. Colleagues, Grenada's overall approach exemplifies a willingness to position our nation as a leading jurisdiction in asset recovery. Our ambition is to investigate and bring to justice those who choose criminal financial crimes, and more importantly, however, it is to design and implement an infrastructure to take profit out of crime and time continuation of criminal enterprise.
Moving along, it was a good weekend for 3 Grenadian athletes at the World Athletic Championships in Oregon, USA. Anderson Peters secured his second consecutive championship gold following his victory at the men's javelin throw on Saturday, with his final throw covering a distance of 90.54 meters. On the track, 3-time Olympic medalist Kirani James took silver in the men's 400 meter with a time of 44.48 seconds. Another Grenadian athlete who also made a good showing was Lindon Victor, who placed 5th in the men's decathlon with a final score of 8,474. President of the Grenada Bar Association, Derek Sylvester, says the association is committed to advancing the rule of law and legislative reform in Grenada. The commitment was made during an interview with the Government Information Service on activities to be held in observance of Law Week 2022. The celebrations are being guided by the theme, Promoting Public Legal Education and Professional Excellence. The week of activities began with a church service at the Riverside Roman Catholic Church on Sunday morning, followed by media engagement on Monday. Mr. Sylvester outlined what he believes should be the rule of law for all in the noble profession.
We believe that we have a societal responsibility to educate the public, so that the public would recognize that attorneys, we're not all about money. Okay. We're about serving the public, and we're servants. Yesterday at the church service, Father Gerard Paul, he reminded the attorneys that we should be persons of character. And that is what I would like to promulgate as president of the Grenada Bar Association. That first, we are servants. Secondly, that we should serve with humility. There's a quotation from the Bible that says, he that humbleth himself shall be exalted, and he that exalteth himself shall be abased. So I believe my colleagues should always remember that, and that we should treat others how we ought to be treated.
Also forming part of the week of activities is a stress management session, along with educational sensitization sessions on legal issues.
On Tuesday, we'd have a prison visit and a lecture by Justice Glasgow, or seminar. On Wednesday, we'd have pro bono day at Legal Aid and Counseling Clinic from 9 to 12. So persons would get free representation on that day, free consultation and advice. So persons could attend at the Legal Aid and Counseling Clinic during the hours of 9 to 12. There'll be varying lawyers there during the course of the morning. On Thursday, we have the TAM-CC mock trial starting at 2:30 p.m. in Magistrate Court number 1. So the public is invited there. It would be good to have persons who are aspiring attorneys to see the students at TAM-CC, and there'll be a judge who would be conducting the trial. It is normally a very interesting exercise.
Law Week 2022 will conclude with the social and yoga activities for membership on Saturday, July 30th. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
One of the region's biggest cultural events returns.
Let's go sail it, Carnival now.
CRF, the Regatta Festival 2022, July 22nd to August 1st. Keeping the tradition alive while adjusting to the new normal. Be part of the experience with the grand launch on Friday, July 22nd. Live band music, awesome entertainment at the tennis court. Thursday, July 28th, the Regatta Night Cruise. Shades of Blue. Friday the 29th, we head to Windward for the trial races, yacht race, and the big night welcome party. Saturday 30th July, it's the Round the Island boat race and Blackout, the Soca edition, Hillsborough Tennis Court. Sunday the 31st, boat races, on-show activities, live band at the Esplanade. Then on Monday, it all culminates with the final boat races, on-show activities, donkey race, and greasy pole. Prize giving and the closing ceremony with live band and entertainment at the Esplanade. CRF Regatta Festival 2022. Sail by day, party by night. For more info, explore Carrico and Pini Martinique, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page, or contact any member of the committee.
Welcome back. The Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority is appealing to organizers of Carnival and private promoters to make a concerted effort to have a waste management plan in place for all events. The authority's Integrated Resources Manager, Alan Gilbert, says as they continue to observe Anti-Litter Awareness Week, July 24th to 30th, it is important to reiterate the importance of proper waste disposal. He says improper disposal of waste is both unsightly and unhealthy.
Try to make it part of our culture to be waste-minded and environmentally conscious. And so put waste in a bin is a very simple practice that you can do to protect your environment. So place your waste in a bin. And I have a word for the organizers that you should have a waste management plan for each activity that you organize. You have strategically located bins. They're supposed to be sized well enough so that they can take all of the waste, so that you have a waste strewn around the place. And you can consult the Solid Waste Authority to discuss that plan and to develop that plan so it's efficient and it's effective. So I would say enjoy the season, but as you enjoy the season, think about the environment and think about the health and well-being of the country that we all love.
And finally in the news, 11 soca artists have advanced to the final of the Soca Monarch on Fantastic Friday, August 5th at the National Stadium, and 10 Calypsonians to the final of the Calypso competition, carded for progress back on Thursday, August 4th, after the semi-final rounds of competitions were held on Friday and Sunday respectively. The GIS team was at both semi-finals and spoke with some of the finalists in both categories of the competition.
I feel good to share that energy with the people, and the people give me back that energy, because after 2 years of lockdown, I've been dying for a stage, to be honest. And I'm just happy to be here and help showcase what Grenada have to offer, what is Spice Must all about. You know, it's more than just taking part in competition. It's about showing off our culture and what we have.
I think Grenada have a lot of talented women, I just think we need to work together, because without togetherness, there would not be a proper formation. And everyone wants to be the best. But we have to understand there's a place for everyone. We are all talented in different ways.
It was a great performance. I must say, executed as planned. The semi-final round. So we stepped it up a notch. We didn't want to overdo it. You know, we have to save a little bit of time for the finals. But it was, all in all, it was a great one.
It was a good vibes. After 2 years, we just come deliver. The people look forward to having us in competition. So that's a good vibe. At the end of the day, as Pac say, we delivered. And show was clear, delivered, performed, save a little bit in the tank for the finals. But it's good vibes.
After what was termed as a very lyrically strong melody puppeted Calypso semifinals, some of the finalists spoke with our GIS team. They included Jerry Batiste from Kingdom Kaiso Tent and Samantha Dixon and Micah Joseph from the Northwest Brigade Calypso Tent.
Those two songs is basically, the role is to tell the leaders, when you become prime ministers and people of power, you should treat the civilians in a certain way. You should treat the people that elected you in a certain way with honor and respect. Forgiveness is about the age-old adage that whenever you do wrong things, go on your knees and ask the Almighty to forgive you. I don't care what it is. So basically, I just compiled some stories together and allow your imagination to run wild.
Morals and standard is based on the youths and how back then and now and how they used to behave. Our youths now getting everything too easy. Come on. So I decided, I said that song could be something to look forward to, And we can't give up. I wrote that song during the pandemic. And our Grenadians are strong, we're determined. No matter what, we will never give up.
The first one I did was my dedication to my father, who passed away not too long ago, It's about nobody knows what will be the last time or when will be the last time or how long you have left again. And I just widen it and just do some other stuff, like with the situation in Grenada, with the social issues and stuff, and just that was the first one. And the second one is the future is now, because the future is now. The future is right now. Everything, if you want to see a tree tomorrow, you have to plant that seed today.
And with that story, we come to the end of the National Report for Monday, July 25th, 2022. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sharian Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Alrighty, and that's it right there. Thank you very much. And we are moving on to giving you the weather update. And of course, we've got to say hi to a few people, of course. So from the Met Office, the weather is expected to be mostly fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with few light brief showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And of course, we are going to see the weather for tomorrow as being partly cloudy with few light to moderate morning showers. Now the max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, the minimum 24. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And we want to say hello to a few people on the program. We want to say hello to Denise. We have Ebony Spice as well with us. We have Louise. We have Katisha. Who else is with us? So we have Soraya, Fitzroy, Suzanne, Glenora, and everyone else who's there on the YouTube business. We want to say hello to you, all right? Those of you who are currently on YouTube. Blessings, blessings, blessings to you and your family. And of course, we wish that you have a good night, rest tonight, and then you're all energized for tomorrow, God's willing. And who else we want to say hello to? We want to say hello to those of you who are currently on Facebook. Oh yeah, so we're talking about Nova, Kirin, Dilian, Delaris, Michelle, Rolander, Ventress, Lindy, Claudette, Della, Zaka, Claire, Javar, and who else is with us, man? I mean, everyone. Eunice, Jane, Cindy, Angel, and Pearl. Like the whole crew, dog. The whole crew. We want to say hello to you, and may God bless you and keep you. Now we are gonna touch base tomorrow, God's willing. We hope to see you here and that you're in one piece. Now, for those of you who have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the business. You see, when you share the business, God continues to bless you. It's like, you know, anyway, when you share the business, that's how we get our program to continue to grow. That's how we get other people to get to see the program, those who did not receive a notification. Thank you very much. So if you have not yet done so, we want to encourage you to go ahead and share the business. Now we're taking our leave for tonight, and we hope to see you back tomorrow, God's willing, same time, same place. May God richly bless you. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! Good night to you. Take care. God bless you.